Alright, so as you can see, I've moved on from the... What did I do with my... Oh, come on, man. There you are. Alright. I've moved on from the hay mower to the corn planter. Every single one of the bearings on these closing wheels is bad, and so I have to replace all of them. I have all those parts here, and this one is giving me a rough go of it, I can see already. And then, not to mention, but, ow, what the heck here? Not to mention that this unit, the spring is broken. I hope it's the only one. I haven't checked any other ones yet. And I have to put a new spring on this. It's almost June 1st and I haven't planted corn yet. Although, I have to admit, corn this year is an afterthought. Alright, I think we're moving now. Gonna need a skinnier center punch though, and these things aren't any good at all. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see if this little skinnier one will do the trick better than the other ones did. Oh, he's pushing through. There we go. Maybe. So I'm going to get that grabbed out of there. Really? There we go. Alright, there's one. Okay, we got some of those out here. Alright, so we're just stuck with this one. Maybe enough beating will get it off there, right? Okay, so that first one that I changed out for you, that was more difficult. That was the most difficult one I've run into so far. And it is no way indicative of how easy this is, how easy of a job this really is. Because as long as the old bearing, the old bearing can be bad, but as long as it's still together in the middle there, it can be used to aid in taking these things apart. Now, this one's crusted up with dirt, so I'm going to have to dig the screw heads out a little bit here. Otherwise, it'll just sit and spin in the dirt. I honestly don't know why this is all crusted up with dirt. I have not ever planted in the mud with this thing. I mean, when I bought it, it was clean. Cleaner than what I keep it, because I don't wash stuff that much. But anyway. Uh-oh, we got a stripped out one here. Doggone it. Just when I was saying how good this thing was, just when I thought I was gonna have an easy time, all right, you, let's see here. Well, I guess we'll have to try to drill it. Where's my drill? What for did I do with my drill? All right, one of these is gonna not give me trouble. I don't know which one that is, but I'd sure like you guys to see how easy a job this can be. This is the one now. This one's coming. See that? Coming right apart. Get rid of that. Alright, so that's ready to put back together. All I gotta do is go get the new bearing. Right there. See? New one. Just fits right in there. It fits right in there. Oh, I gotta line up the holes though. Line up the holes. There, it goes like that. Otherwise, it's a heck of a time trying to get the screws to match up if you don't have the holes lined up. Okay. Now, when they go the way they're supposed to go, it's pretty darn easy. And when they don't go the way they're supposed to go, they're pretty darn hard. So, all you really gotta do is it's just like plug and play stuff, man. But you gotta go through it so that your planter works right. Because if it doesn't work right, it won't plant right. And if it doesn't plant right, you won't get any crop. Or you won't get a very good crop. So 2 more to go. Hey everybody, welcome back to day 2 of Fix Up That Corn Planter. Yesterday you saw me do the put the closing wheels, put new bearings in the closing wheels, and all but one of them, this one here, is like perfect. So, and that's a used one, so we're just gonna keep that one in there and you know, we'll yeah, we'll just go ahead and use it. And let's see, so I've got this spring to replace on here, on this I don't know if that must be the depth control. That's a depth control for the seeder, I think. The closing wheels kind of control the depth. So yep, we'll get that put back in, and everything else will work. Yeah, so all we got to do is put on the closing wheels, and then have to replace all of these fertilizer tubes because they all were getting kind of ratty, so I ended up just tearing them off last year. But I got new ones to replace them with, so that'll be okay. And yeah, everything's looking good. Looking good. So I guess I'll get to work. All right, so I think the first thing we're gonna do with the core plater here is, got this thing new. Just was able to pick it up this morning. We don't want that to get away. Stick that in my pocket. I hate trash floating around on a property. All right, so this hooks on to that little spot right there. Well, perhaps it needs to be up in here first. Come on, man. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I just need this bolt. I should have unscrewed it before I got started here, because one-handing this thing is not the easiest. That's okay, we got her. However, getting this threaded in there is kind of necessary. What the heck here? What's going on? Where did this go? Oh, I thought I had it. Let's get this figured out here first before we do anything. Oh, I think we're in here a little bit crooked. Is that even the right size bolt? I guess it is. Okay, we'll try again here. Take two, let's take it from the top. Oh, I think we got her now. Alright, so the number of coils that I can count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right now we are at 1. So two for here, two for there. Okay, so while you were away, I got one of these put on here. Yeah, there's a tiny little trick to it. One, you got to have a skinnier hammer. So I got a skinnier hammer, and then you have to start. I think you have to. I don't know. You got to start this into the hole right here, so that you have something. There, and then you put your closing wheel in like that. And just use a screwdriver point to get things lined up a little bit. And then you there. And we got one closing wheel done. Only 3 more to go. Turn you around. We'll get you facing the other direction here. Oh, let's get you actually facing toward the, there we go. All right. And we just keep going. Move on down to the next one. Okay, so we'll just keep on repeating what we've already done. Hopefully all these will work just fine. So we got that started. And you just line the hole up, just like that. And we'll just use our screwdriver to do like a final adjustment here. And then we will hit this bad boy home. And as you can see, just drive the pin all the way through and that holds it on there. It's just that little, that's that roll pin that holds it on. Alright, thought maybe I'd give you a little nicer angle here so you can see a little better what I'm up to. So you got a roll pin right there. And I just, so far I've just been grabbing it with the vice grips. Where's my hammer? There it is. Then we just tap it in. Not very far, because if you tap it in so that it interferes putting the little axle in, then it's not that good. See, just like that. See, it's hitting it. So now I have to wiggle it out of there. There we go. Okay. And then, come on. Alright, that's pretty good right there. And then we just tap the come on. Whoops, just bumped you with my shoulder. Sorry about that. There. Okay. That's 2 of them. man, look at that deal. Well, that just doesn't seem like they give you a whole lot to work with here. You really don't. Oh, crap. Ugh. Okay, there's one of those. That's a fertilizer tube, by the way, in case you don't know. But you probably do know, because most of you guys are pretty smart. And you know, you're all watching me because this is all stuff that you have, and you're either looking for my mistakes or you're looking for help. And I'm not sure I'm much help, but what I do know is that I can sometimes show you what mistakes not to make. Like on that last one, we did the upper one first, and the upper was the easy one. This time, we're gonna do the lower one. If I can get this thing off of here. We'll do the lower one first. Yeah, we're gonna do the lower one first. But first, before that, I will go ahead and scrape the goop off of here. And when I put this thing away last fall, or last spring actually, because yeah, we don't plant corn in the fall. I think you guys knew that. We're in Ohio. You know. But I put it away pretty much greased up and ready to go. And I washed it with a pressure washer and got most of the major crud off of it. Yeah! GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, so I think we got we got a guy coming to get some goods out of the warehouse from us and actually pay us for them. So I think he's on his way. We'll find out from Chris here when I don't know what she's doing, putting her shoes on maybe. I have no idea. But anyway, I think the guy's on his way. I'm probably gonna have to move some stuff. So I'm gonna leave it at this right at the moment here, and I'll be back and finish up the last 3 of these fertilizer tubes. And then this corn planter, other than a little bit of grease and some squirt from the chain lube, we should be ready to put some corn in the ground, even though I don't have any corn ground ready yet. So yeah, when you make your corn an afterthought, this is all it's all good things. So anyway, but as you can see, I did get a grease gun around this thing before I put it away, and so I don't think I even need to grease it because I got it all greased up good. Just a little squirt with the oil. So GoPro, stop recording. All right, so yeah, we got the second one done here. Did the bottom first. That seemed to work out a lot better, and then the top afterwards. I think as the bottom one's an oval, and you got to go around the oval, and you got to adjust your band clamp, and you got to bend it a certain direction and make things work better. If you don't have anything pulling on you, I think it'll work a lot better. So my recommendation is do the bottom first, and then pull the tube up and do the top, because that's just around a round opening. So that seems, either way works fine, but this way seemed to work pretty good. So all right, let's go around the other side of the planter, and we'll pick this all up afterwards. Yeah, one more hose, and then we got her done. Move my seat over here. Well, isn't that just great? See if we can slip this off of here. Oh yeah, there we go. Ha ha. Yeah, now you can see. That's how you like it, I know. Yeah. Scrape this off just a little bit here. We got excessive amount of rusty crud. All right, last connection. All right, so pretty much that makes the corn planter ready to go. Get out there and actually plant some corn. So yeah. All right, well, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you checking me out every once in a while. Yeah, we'll keep you posted as to what's happening here on the farm as well as we can. You know, once I get kind of busy, it's sometimes it's kind of hard to get everything done and to get videos done, especially since quite honestly I'm not real good at the editing process, and yet I am doing all the editing. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, and you know, please you know, comment, hit me with a thumbs up, and subscribe if you have not. And yeah, well, we will get back at you at the next one.